Have you ever wondered what it takes to be truly righteous in God's eyes? In the book of Ezekiel, chapter 14, God gives us a fascinating glimpse into this very idea. He mentions three specific men by name: Noah, Daniel, and Job, and holds them up as the ultimate examples of faithfulness. The context here is a serious warning. God is speaking to the prophet Ezekiel about the city of Jerusalem, which had fallen deep into sin. The judgment was so certain that God says even if these three spiritual giants were living in the city, their righteousness wouldn't be enough to save it. They could only save themselves. It's a powerful statement about individual accountability. So, why these three men specifically? Each one represents a unique dimension of unwavering faith. Noah stood alone against an entire world that had become corrupt. He was a preacher of righteousness in a time of universal wickedness. And through his obedience, he saved his family from the flood. His faith was solitary but world-changing. Then there's Daniel. What's incredible is that Daniel was likely alive at the same time as Ezekiel. He was living in the heart of the powerful Babylonian Empire. Yet his integrity and wisdom were so renowned that he was already considered a legend in his own lifetime. He proves that it's possible to live a holy life even when surrounded by a pagan culture. And finally, Job. Job's story is one of enduring faith through unimaginable suffering. He lost everything: his wealth, his health, and his children, yet he never cursed God. He shows us that true righteousness isn't based on our circumstances, but on a deep, unshakable trust in God, no matter what happens. The core message of Ezekiel 14 is crystal clear. Your faith is personal. In the past, figures like Abraham and Moses had successfully interceded for others, pleading with God to spare a city or a nation. But here, God is saying that time for that kind of group salvation has passed for Jerusalem. The sin was too deep. This passage emphasizes that each person is responsible for their own relationship with God. Noah, Daniel, and Job would deliver only their own souls by their righteousness. It was a stark warning to the people of that time not to rely on their religious heritage or the presence of a few good people among them. Faith isn't something you can inherit or borrow. It has to be your own. This ancient message is just as relevant for us today. It reminds us that our spiritual journey is our own responsibility. We can be inspired by others, but ultimately our connection with God is built through our own choices, our own integrity, and our own faith, day by day. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you,